Here are 4 high-yield USMLE-style questions focused on neurofibromatosis type 2 and DiGeorge syndrome, 22q11 deletion. Question 1. A 20-year-old male presents with a family history of neurofibromatosis type 2. He has bilateral vestibular schwannomas and a history of cataracts. Which of the following is the most likely genetic mutation in this patient? A. NF1 gene, B. NF2 gene, C. STAT22q11 deletion, D. BRCA1 gene, E. P53 mutation. Answer B. NF2 gene. Explanation: neurofibromatosis type 2 NF2 is caused by mutations in the NF2 gene located on chromosome 22. This condition is characterized by bilateral vestibular schwannomas, cataracts, and other nervous system tumors. The presence of bilateral vestibular schwannomas is a hallmark of NF2, distinguishing it from neurofibromatosis type 1 NF1, which typically does not present with these specific findings. Question 2. A newborn is diagnosed with DiGeorge syndrome and is found to have hypocalcemia, tetany, and cardiac defects. Which of the following genetic abnormalities is most likely to be the cause of this patient's condition? A. Microdeletion of chromosome 22q11, B. Deletion of chromosome 7q11, C. Trisomy 21, D. Trinucleotide repeat expansion of the FMR1 gene, E. Deletion of the NF2 gene, microdeletion of chromosome 22q11. Explanation: DiGeorge syndrome is caused by a microdeletion on chromosome 22q11, which results in thymic hypoplasia, hypoparathyroidism, heart defects, and cleft palate. The hypocalcemia seen in these patients is due to a deficiency in parathyroid hormone. This genetic abnormality is one of the most well-known causes of 22q11 deletion syndrome. Question 3. A 26-year-old woman with neurofibromatosis type 2 presents with sensory neural hearing loss and bilateral vestibular schwannomas. Which of the following is a known cause of neurofibromatosis type 2? A. NF2 gene mutation, B. TSC2 gene mutation, C. 22q11 microdeletion, D. RET gene mutation, E. BRCA2 gene mutation. Answer: NF2 gene mutation. Explanation: neurofibromatosis type 2 is caused by mutations in the NF2 gene on chromosome 22. It is characterized by the development of bilateral vestibular schwannomas, sensory neural hearing loss, and sometimes cataracts. NF2 gene mutations lead to the development of these tumors, which affect the vestibulocochlear nerve. Question 4. A newborn is diagnosed with DiGeorge syndrome based on characteristic findings such as hypocalcemia, tetany, and congenital heart defects. Which of the following is a common cardiac defect associated with DiGeorge syndrome? A. Aortic coarctation, B. Atrial septal defect, AA, C. Tetralogy of Fallot, D. Ventricular septal defect, VSD, E. Atrioventricular septal defect, AVSD, C. Tetralogy of Fallot. Explanation: DiGeorge syndrome is associated with a variety of congenital heart defects, and tetralogy of Fallot is one of the most common cardiac anomalies in these patients. The 22q11 deletion that causes DiGeorge syndrome can lead to abnormal development of the heart, resulting in defects like tetralogy of Fallot, VSD, and ASD. Hypocalcemia, thymic hypoplasia, and immunodeficiency are additional hallmark features of DiGeorge syndrome. These questions